Hey everyone, it's Debbie from Dare to Date, and I want to talk to you today. This is the last day of the year when I'm filming this video, and it's the time of year where people take stock of what worked in their lives and what didn't work in their lives. And people often make New Year's resolutions. Now, you either will love or hate New Year's resolutions. Personally, I like it because it's a moment in time where you can take stock of your life and what worked and what didn't work. And celebrate your successes and look at the gap between where you are and where you want to be. So take the time today to go do that, to look at that. And if you miss this video and do it a couple of days after the new year, it really doesn't matter. But it's an important thing to look. Now, maybe you're single and you didn't imagine that you're going to be single at this time of year again. So, a lot of people say love will happen when you least expect it. And the fact is, it often doesn't. There's no Uber dates yet or Uber love. You actually have to take some action to make it happen. Now, can you imagine that you needed a job and it wasn't happening for you? And you go, okay, a job's not meant for me. You wouldn't do that because you need to eat, you need to live, and you need money and work to do that. Look, the same comes for love. I'm not sure why we do it in the area of love either. And love is a core need. It makes us happier, healthier, even wealthier. There's study after study about the importance of love in your life. We're not made to live alone. We're made for amazing connection. So I want to give you some tips if you're looking for love in 2019 on how to get there. And they're quite simple. So the first one that I want to say is start with an intention. Anything you do in life comes from an intention first. If you want to wiggle your toes, you have to intend to do so. If I want to get fit, I have to set the intention. So if you want love, start by setting an intention. The next thing that you need to do is go into the new year with a fresh slate, clean slate, right? Let go of the past. Let go of what didn't work in the past, and let go of your fears and doubts when it comes to that, because often we have a fear that what happened to in the past is going to happen again, and that actually stops us going forward. In fact, our subconscious mind might see it as a threat. If you've been badly hurt in love, it will do anything to keep you safe. So if you've got the fear that you're going to lose your freedom, if you've got the fear that you're going to be cheated on, or you've got the fear that you're going to be abandoned, then it prevents you from moving forward. So often there's not anything wrong with you or anything that needs to fix. It's just more fear is ruling your reality. So let go of the past. Go in with a fresh, positive mindset, okay? It will make all the difference. The next thing is be clear about what you want. And it's more about how you want to feel. Sometimes we rely too much on chemistry, and don't get me wrong, chemistry is important, but how someone makes you feel is key to being happy in a relationship. You might want the George Clooney or Elle Macpherson look-alike, but if they make you feel like crap, it's simply not worth it, okay? So, be clear about how you want to feel in a relationship. And can you imagine, if you don't know where you want to go, you're not likely to get there. If I'm going to a party tonight and I don't put an address into my GPS, I'm not going to get anywhere. So knowing what you want and how you feel and what's deal breakers and what you must have in a relationship allows you to create good choices. And to be honest, I feel like the choice that you make is the most important to your happiness. So it's the best place to start. The next thing that I want you to do is have an action plan. A plan helps you achieve stuff, okay? And it helps you get where you're going. If you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail, okay? So your plan should have what you're going to do in the next 30 days, what you're going to do in the next 60 and 90 days. Each week, review what's worked, how you feel, and, kind of assess that. Get rid of the judginess when it comes to dating, and kind of know that the older we get, we don't look how we used to. If I had a massive crush on Adamant, he doesn't look how he used to. I know lots of friends had crushes on the Bay City Rollers and, maybe older people like the Rolling Stones, I'm not sure. But a lot of those people, if you saw a picture online, you might swipe past them. It doesn't mean they're not interesting. It doesn't mean they can't make you happy. Just sometimes we're coming from just too judgy and we're missing out on some amazing people. The other thing that I want to say is we can often have a massive list of what we want in someone else, but do we meet that list ourselves? So start with yourself. Start by valuing yourself and start by looking at what you have to offer and create what you want. So, kind of make that plan and see what's happening. Maybe plan to, online dating is really big in January. I think one of the biggest days for online dating is around the 11th. You will find people online that you don't find at any other time of year. So it really is a good time to take some focused action. We have some cool events coming up, so why not come on? We've got a half-day Wine Valley tour, we've got some dinner dating, and we've got a singles party. So why not take some massive action to get the life you want and stop leaving it to chance? And finally, what I want to say is you need the perfect mix of anticipation and trust that it will happen. So often you can get really uptight and that gives off a bad energy, whereas if you have the quiet confidence that you know you're going to meet someone, you have the ability to take action but let it go. And the energy you give off when you meet people, it takes out that loadedness out of dating. Like if you knew you were only going to be single for another 3 months, make the most of it. Take some action to meet someone, but enjoy your time in the meantime. Maybe enjoy having the bed to yourself. Enjoy the things that you will only get to enjoy when you're single. Maybe the person that you want to meet isn't quite ready. So there is the whole timing thing. You can set an intention, set a goal and a plan, take action, and then you kind of have to let it go and leave it to it being able to happen. Look, the other thing that I would say is work with a dating coach, because sometimes there's things that are holding us back. There's little things that we can do that are preventing us from getting what we want. And this is one of the most important areas of your life. And slight things or knowing some, little secrets can change your success immensely. Anyway, that's it for me. I've talked longer than I should. I wish you a really great night and a happy new year. And look, I look forward to seeing you in the new year. And I look forward to hearing about your success in finding what you've always been looking for. It's been great talking to you. Bye.